Hello, everybody. We are going to be playing ESO today. Hi. It is very, very hot. I originally, I had my hair down and, like it just kind of like all over, and it was nice looking. I liked it very much. And then I started baking alive, so I've turned down the air conditioner a little and pulled my hair back. Yeah. Um, there we go. Hello. So, we did Skyrim earlier today. It was a good time. It was a very good time. And now I'm going to be playing some ESO tonight, just to try to clear up some Stonefalls quests. We went ahead and we powered through the Stonefalls main quest before I switched over to the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is finished. There is, like, daily Thieves Guild quests we can do, and we probably will do. But I'd like to finish up some shenanigans there. It feels like 110. Yeah, it's only like 79 degrees here right now outside, but the inside has stored up the heat for the day. Nice insulation, you know? And so we are trying to banish the heat in any way we can. And so it's quite terrifying, actually. Humidity is bad. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, what was I going to... Oh, yeah. So, basically, I'm just trying to get through some quests while I'm still awake. I don't know how long the stream will go, 45 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours. You know, I don't really have a limit on how long I can stream today. But, whenever I get too tired, I will just call it quits without, real consideration. Give me a second, though. Speaking of tired, I do want a little bit of coffee. Later on, it'll be too cold. I got long socks for when it's cold. I got long sleeve shirts for when it's cold. I got all kinds of fun things for when it's cold. Anyway, I'd rather not bake. I can always run a heater. I can let's see. I can do all kinds of things when it's nice and cool. But
I was tired of walking anyway.
we're gonna go over and deal with.
God of coin and commerce, show me that your values are not forgotten in these greedy times.
Crap. Crap. Which game? No, I haven't. I don't think so. I don't think I've done that. Okay, there we go. Now where is he? He's like Zenithar, Greedy Times. He's not over here. Yeah, I have no idea where the guy's hanging out. Let's get moving. We're going into Davin's Watch for now. By the way, the main quest for the game is here. Vestige, you must come to the harborage immediately. I have two faces. If you look at him, there's literally two of them in the same spot. See? He's like a Chaos Orb from Path of Exile. Anyway, let's get moving. So,
some cultists found an old Daedric shrine in Fungal Grotto. Killed all the dreg just to
a
get
Daedric shrine in Fungal Grotto. That's something we did. We did do that. But what I'm going to be doing is going over to the public dungeon, and I'm going to be trying to blast things as we are. So for those unaware, I'll go over the character in just a second, as soon as I figure out where the hell this is. Oh, what we're talking... Oh, whoa, there's a book? There's a book. I always like to read these books because they get added to my my lore library, which is a nice little feature, I have to admit. Hold on. Yeah, the public dungeon's down this way. So I'll go over the character really quick. So we are running Talia and Tabulus, a Breton from Morrowind, from Morrowind, believe it or not. And we are an Arcanist, meaning that we got a little too close to Telvanni, ended up in Apocrypha, and gained some Hermaeus Mora magic. Book powers. Death beam from a book. It's perfectly normal content. Definitely nothing out of the ordinary there. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, book powers. And also Eldritch tentacle powers. Bam. There we go. So, anyway, we're going to leave, obviously. There we go. Someone was very confused at us, like, shooting a laser beam at the wall. But it is what it is. We're going to go in this cave. This cave is, I'm sure, nothing out of the ordinary in here. But we go over here, and this public dungeon is going to be full of fun. See this strange chest? This strange chest is also part of the fun. We open up the strange chest, and, well, there's a portal to the Crow's Wood. That is part of the Evergloam, Nocturnal's realm. And so we're going to be having fun with that today. Let me see what else we got. Reading Rainbow.
Blasted portal magic. So temperamental.
Mm-hmm. So, remember that none of this is actually what it appears. This is our brain interpreting what is essentially, like, eldritch nonsense. And, we're gonna learn about some of that from this guy.
I hope you're not here to attack me. If I die before I stabilize this portal, you'll be trapped here. Since killing me is off the table, I could use some help.
What kind of help?
My father, Rulantareel, is missing. He disappeared from his workshop in Davon's Watch. I think his disappearance has some connection to this place. I want to know what, and then find him if I can.
What kind of disappearance? So what's going on with this?
He was there one day and gone the next.
Mm-hmm.
His notes call this place Crow's Wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only clue I have. I thought I saw an old house up the trail. Could you take a look? I need to stabilize this portal.
Mm-hmm. I'll check out the house.
I must concentrate or the portal will close. Excuse me.
Tell me about this place.
We're in a pocket of oblivion. Everything you see is crafted from illusion and metaphor. Even the grass beneath your feet is just a memory of grass. Your mind is struggling to make sense of the chaos around us.
Okay. That's what I mean. When people talk about how, like, oh, well, they say as a matter of fact that that an Oblivion realm looks this way or that way. In reality, like, two separate people who enter an Oblivion realm might see two entirely different things. That's kind of how this works.
Technically, the Crow's Wood is part of Evergloam, one of the realms of Oblivion. It is the realm of perpetual twilight, ruled by the Daedric Prince Nocturnal.
And you seem to know a lot about Oblivion.
I've spent most of my life studying Oblivion and the various methods of fighting Daedric threats.
Mm-hmm.
The Tribunal is wary of Daedra, and with good reason. Nothing good ever comes from Oblivion.
I see. Nothing good ever comes from Oblivion. I'm just thinking about how, what do you call it? Thank you, Paladin. I appreciate it. Okay. Let me check one thing really quick before I get back to the next option. So why a treasure chest exactly?
Perhaps I didn't think it through. I was hoping it would prevent random passers-by from entering the portal. I suppose I should have disguised it as something less intriguing. Well,
yes.
Live and learn. Since you're here, I could use some assistance.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going. And how are you doing, Evie? Alright, so we are in the Evergloam. This is a pocket known as Crow's Wood, which is it's a pocket of Evergloam, Nocturnal's realm of darkness. So, this is where her crows, the Blackfeather Court, hang out. I wouldn't know anything about that.
A nice little present from Vec, eh?
Yep. Well, I mean, Vivek doesn't exactly have treasure chests. We can't mount here because this is technically a public dungeon. There are dungeons we can mount in,
magic, so temperamental.
but not all of them. So, we have to be careful because a lot of this place wants to murder our face. Whenever you see a crow, that's actually a sentient Daedra. The wolves, less sentient, but we're still going to nuke them. We're going to triple check to see. Yeah, we're on Vestige difficulty.
I really don't like your odds.
So we're going to just try to do that. And as you can see, the wolves are a pain. They managed to root me in place for a second. That was kind of scary. That said, we destroyed them just the same. Every time you tap a wolf, there's a tendency to, you know, have more wolves. Like bonus wolves. So we just kind of go through and rip and tear until it is done. Now we are going to go ahead and eat one of the skull treats. It's going to increase our bars. There we go. Fighting in vain to stay awake for another hour. Well, I mean, unless you're working on something important, you should just head off to sleep. Though I do appreciate you being here. Alright, here we go. 1, 2.
You lead.
I lead, yes. There we go. She tells me to lead, and then she tanks. So, you know, obviously, all of this just works. There we go. In any case, just triple checking out. This is Vestige difficulty, but we are able to clear Crow's Wood.
Like a legend of Vec.
I am like a legend of Vec. That's right. That's me. A true legend. What's this book? I guess the book doesn't do anything. It's an empty book. An empty tome. Empty tome is meta for Vampire Survivors, by the way. If you're not getting empty tome, you're doing it wrong. I mean, admittedly, they're like, you can do no empty tome. You can do like challenges for yourself and still manage to win, but you know. Let's see. You're making it infinitely harder for yourself. Alright, I assume that we'll be back here later. I will take that soul gem, though. And maybe these stews. Yeah, we're fine. You need to unlock a companion for your Dark Knight. You can't decide if you want the Necromancer or the Lockpicker. Interesting. Well, I'm good with lockpicking myself. It's what I've kind of built the character around. I'm a super laser beam stabby rogue. Not a Nightblade, but a beam. You know. But yeah, we're having fun with this. Also, I remembered I had this outfit when we finished up with the what do you call it? What is that thing called? The Thieves Guild. Yeah, we finished up with the Thieves Guild, so I'm returning to Morrowind and finishing up all of the side quests that I kind of forgot to do. Evie, thank you for the bits. Okay, let's go ahead and fight this worldy boss. It's not a world boss, it's a dungeon boss. 1,
Take this
2.
one seriously.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am taking it seriously. But it one-shot me. Sorry, two-shot me. Everything two-shots me.
Hey, get up! Hey!
I'm trying, but I was two-shot by a bear, okay? That's not what I expected. The Vestige difficulty, everybody. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay, let's try again. Yeah. So she is tanking for now. However, I do have to, like, give her a heal. There we go.
I was feeling that.
Yep. And in any case, I have to, like, continually toss her heals. It's kind of a scary part of the job. That said, the bear is getting to low health, so we should be good. It's at 30% right now. And just need to continue to tap. There we go. And we're going to give Marie a quick little heal. Well, I was going to do a quick little heal. Apparently, I'm going to do this Sasan chop. And then we're going to heal her. There we go. She's healed. And the enemy is dead. Hooray. We did it. Evolving Rune Mend. Let's check our thing here. Yeah, so this is the Crow Traveler's Log. Wandering around feels like days. My rations have run out. The flesh of creatures somehow refuses to fill my belly. Yeah, because they're fucking Daedra. You're trying to eat Daedra. It's not working. Takes a mighty metabolism to eat Daedra, I imagine. Besides, the Daedra are, like, their vital essence is just leaving to respawn somewhere else. Just, like, leaves your belly.
I think I'm getting good at this. Oh, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Mm-hmm. Can a Daedra be the Vestige? The Vestige is the Daedra. Okay, so here's the the thing about the Vestige. So, basically, you were one of the mortal races, right? Then Manny Marco killed you. After you died, Molag Bal took your soul, and he split your animus, your memories, your will from like your raw soul, right? Then, he shoved your animus into a Daedric body. Not really a Daedra, but like just pure chaotic creation. He basically like forged a new body for you, one that resembled your old body, but it was made of Cold Harbor. So you were stuck in Cold Harbor forever to just suffer, right? He basically created a doll of you that like put your consciousness into to torture you for all eternity. It was but separate from your soul, which he could chew on forever. And so yeah, that was Molag Bal's whole shtick. Anyway, the Prophet came in and like summoned a sky shard from Mundus just slammed it into Cold Harbor, and you were able to attune to the sky shard, which allows you to exist outside of Cold Harbor, despite being a being of Cold Harbor. Like, your real body's long dead, and your soul has been taken from you. You are just like a collection of Daedric energy that's like been forced into the form of a thing. You get your soul back, yes. And that's what allows you to basically, you know, like, be completely free of Molag Bal, is the fact that you have your soul back. But you're still not, like, your original body's still dead, right? You're still not, like, a real mortal. You're still this really weird thing. And so, that's something you're going to have to square with eventually. Maybe never. Maybe they won't ever make you deal with that. But it's something you should consider being, you know, what do you call it? Oh, wow, there's a boss there. Is there a chest here? No, there's no chest here. Let's go back to the previous area really quick. Oh, the King of Rooks is down there. We're going to go talk to him. He's going to have a quest for us in a second. But I want to check this cave first. There's a spider boss that spawns in this cave. And I kind of wanted to see that. I guess I can go talk to the King of Rooks and forget about the spider boss. I wanted to kill all the bosses. I don't have to kill the bosses because I've already done, like, everything in the game. I already have all the achievements, basically. But, you know, like, let's see.
Stop,
hey, King.
Trespasser! Halt
Here we go.
right there!
Mm-hmm. All right.
A toll! A toll! A toll for the featherless one! Intruder! Halt! Halt! Intruder!
Hold on. So, a talking crow?
You have entered the domain of the Black Feather Court. You must pay the toll, flesh or silver. Choose!
And if I refuse?
Then, well, things will go badly for you. Droppings on your shiny clothes. Yes, that's it. An incessant cawing will keep you awake all through the night. Do not cross Blackfeather Court, intruder.
Okay. I'll humor you, Crow, for now.
There are 2 tolls you can pay. The toll of flesh or the toll of silver. Choose.
Okay. I will pay the toll of flesh.
The toll of flesh commits you to fight our enemies, the wretched bats of this wood. Each time you kill a bat, we'll descend to feast upon the bat's tender bits.
Then I will pay that toll.
Speak then, featherless one.
Toll of flesh.
Then we shall feast on our foes. When you have killed 4 and 4 of the flying rats, find the seneschal of Carrion.
Okay. 8 bats, I can do that. So we've got to hunt 8 bats for the Blackfeather Court. No problem. Okay. Hold on. Are you wanting them to have you fight the corpse of Cadwell during Elsewhere, but they went in another direction? True. No, you're right. And that sucks. I like the Black Feather Court a lot as fun little characters that show up in, what do you call it, the city? Which city was it? The Clockwork City, yeah. They show up there for a while. Was hoping to kill the spider boss here, but I don't see any evidence of a spider boss here. It's kind of sad. Like, I guess I'll just go do the quests and not kill all the bosses. Admittedly, killing bosses is one of my favorite little activities to do in Elder Scrolls Online, along with looting chests, obviously. What do you mean I like the shinies? Yeah, I get it. The Black Feather Court and I have a lot in common. Let's kill bats.
All right, I'll cry for mummy.
There we go. Cry for mummy. 2 bats done. You can see the Black Feather Court comes down to eat. And that's what we're here for. We're here to feed the Black Feather Court. There we go. Num 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 num. Was Mankar Cameron right? Is Mundus just an Oblivion realm? No. No, I'm afraid all the other gods were tricked into making a very, very special realm. Yeah. And unfortunately, that very, very special realm was at the expense of many, many divinities. They were sacrificed to create a world with limitations. Because that's what Lorcan craved.
Beck, I hope you're watching.
He craved this kind of world specifically. My heart is the heart of the world, for one was created to satisfy the other. There's my big spider. I think I have to kill all the spiders to awaken the spider boss. There we go. Okay. But, I mean, it may have at one time been Lorcan's domain, but that was before it was, you know, used as material to create the mortal world. And many, many divinities had a hand in its creation. Countless more than exist now. Elder Scrolls Blade shuts down. Yeah, it's unfortunate because, like, there are a lot of people who snarkily remark about how the game sucks, but it's actually pretty good. Hold on a second. For a mobile dungeon crawler, it's like one of the best. Look at that soul.
I guess
Oh,
this
wisps
is
are
the fight
coming.
now.
Wisps instantly killed me. Look at that. Assault, assault, assault. I was killed by 3 wisp strikes.
Fetch! Fetch!
Fetching, fetch, fetch. Yeah, I instantly died. Incredible Vestige difficulty. Hello, hello. What are we doing now? I thought we had some other things going on, but we don't. I'll kill the rest of the bats and we'll get out of here. I think we'll kill the rest of the bats. I don't know what's going on anymore. I can't go that way. That way's death and pain and suffering. Maybe I'll go around. Can I mount here? No, I cannot mount here. There's spiders spawning now. I thought there were bats that spawned here. This public dungeon sucks. I thought we were going to fight a spider boss here. Instead, there's a whole lot of nothing. We can go downstairs and see if we can fight other things. And cast some protection magic before I fight the wisps. I'm worried. There we go. Hell yeah. Not so much. 50% health. Damn, those wisps are strong. I didn't really want to fight the wisp. I wanted to fight, like, whatever ghost. Yeah, that ghost. Right there. Burren. Burren, I challenge you.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, Burren's pretty scary.
That's
Healing
much
Mary.
better.
Yep. We got this. Okay. We're gonna heal Marie in a second. Whoops. Wrong ability. There we go. Marie's healed. Burn. 14%, 6%, 8%. We got it. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. That's right. Golden Pursuit. I don't even care about that. 30,000 gold. Yay. What does that even mean? A new challenge arises in 7 days? What does that even mean? I assume there's more to do, but yeah. I got my Telvar stones. I don't even know what that is. Oh, do your golden pursuits, they say. I have no idea. Yeah, those wisps are pretty strong. They brought me down to 50% health. Let's see if we can fight that spider boss now that we killed that other one. Something tells me the spider boss just ain't gonna spawn. Wait, what? Someone's peeking in on us. Wow. Like a tear just appeared in the fabric of reality. And, we got seen. Okay. I killed these spiders. And it seems like there's some more. I think if I kill enough spiders, the spider boss should spawn. At least I believe there's a spider boss that'll spawn. I don't know for sure. They're affected by fear, which doesn't matter a whole lot.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
Buoyant armigers? I don't think so. I'm hanging out here where I killed the spiders. There's supposed to be like a spider boss that spawns in this like spot. But I'm not seeing any. I don't think they're actually coming for us. I think there's like 2 extra spiders and that's it. Yeah. Okay.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Yeah, but I think we're done. Yeah, there's no boss spawning here. We're leaving. We're gonna go do the quest. Should be fine. So if we look at the not Cyrodiil, Stone Falls. Wait, what? Heard something just for a second. Stone Falls, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and select Decree of the Court. Yeah, Decree of the Court's what we want. We just gotta kill some more bats. The Blackfeather Court, the crows, will they like it when we you know, kill some bats. We got 1 more bat to do. You see that the Blackfeather Court is eating the bats. That's what happens, is they just kind of land and go num 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 num. That's their favorite thing, is the toll of flesh. Okay. And that's it. We need to talk to the Seneschal of Carrion. We'll acknowledge that we have given everyone nice full bellies. Whoop. Good. Here we go. Whoops, that is the wrong order. 1, 2, then 3. Like that. Perfect. Oof. Okay. I do want to check one thing really quick. I want to see if I missed something. The answer is no, I did not. Okay, let's run. Seneschal of Carrion should be around the corner here. Hello? Oh, the Duke of Crows is here.
Pay the
Neighborhood.
toll or pay the price. There's something rhymes with rice. Yes, almost got it.
Almost
Not good
got
at
it.
warning rhymes yet. Don't look at me like that.
That's right. Okay. So, let's go talk to the others. Let's see. Wait, what's this? This is the Castellan.
An outsider in the Blackfeather Court. You must pay the toll.
Pay the toll, right. Okay. Magister?
You want something, Featherless?
I am featherless, it's true. How's it going, Duke of Crows? Oh. This flute! This flute has an inscription. From Maik to his son, Maik. That's right. I should have known. In all the shinies that have been gathered here, that makes perfect sense. That inscribed flute teaches us much.
An outsider? You walk and talk, so no good for eating. Still an intruder. You must pay the toll.
The toll. Okay. Here we go.
You! Knave tells me you choose toll of flesh. True? True?
I have paid the toll of flesh.
The court is fat and happy. The bats are dead, and we have fed. Eyes and wings and skin and ears, such tender bits. We are pleased with your tribute, Featherless. The Duke wishes to speak with you.
Very good.
The Featherless has paid the toll. Let this be known throughout the wood.
Yes. Let it be known that we have paid the toll. Yep. He's trying to put the... Yeah. Cool. All right. Duke of Crows.
Featherless approaches.
Featherless does approach, yes. Good, good. The Seneschal said I should speak to you. Speak with you, Your Grace.
Indeed. Your efforts will be rewarded, my featherless subject. You are the first to satisfy the terms of our toll. I hereby bestow upon you citizenship in these woods, as well as vassal servants to aid you. Welcome to Crow's Wood, fledgling.
Okay, that's it. I'm one of the crows now.
Take care of your new vassals, fledgling.
I have questions about your court, Your Grace.
Questions? We charge you a toll, yet you want to talk instead of pecking us? Miraculous. Speak!
What are you exactly?
What? What? We are crows. Do crows not hold court where you come from? Do they not cluster, conspiring and plotting and politicking? Watch them more closely, more carefully. Pay attention next time.
Where did you come from?
Crow Mother hatched us, taught us to talk. She made me the Duke, for I am the smartest and biggest and loudest. But then she forgot us. I think she was tired of our cawing and wanting. Want. We want.
Do you miss your mother?
The crow must leave the nest and fly. Crow Mother has left us dominion over the wood, and our war with bats and wolves keeps us busy. Enough talk, fledgling. The wood is yours to explore. Go!
Okay. That makes perfect sense. Well, we have satisfied the terms of the Blackfeather Court. They will not hinder us. And we are considered to have citizenship. So the next time we encounter the Blackfeather Court out in the world, which we will be able to...
Keepers, as they say.
We will be able to speak with them as equals. Okay, let's go kill a bat. There we go. The laser beam does a good job. Fate Carver. Now, let's figure out what we want to do. There is a whole space here, and a ghost. I can't approach that ghost, unfortunately. This is this is where the spiders were. My bad. My bad, wrong spot. Okay. Purple Sky's nice touch. The new difficulty's good. I mean, depends on your perspective. From a broader perspective, I'd argue that it's lazily implemented and has some pretty major flaws, but from the previous way of playing the game, the Overland difficulty, I would say that it was an improvement. That's what I will say, an improvement. It was boring before. Definitely not boring now, or at least from my perspective. But, you know, it depends on how you feel about it, because, again, there are people who are expecting more than what they got. I understand that.
This is a fight now.
Damn, that wisp managed to nuke me. Yep. Do you still like it? Yeah, I like it too.
Kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't.
Wait,
Maybe they
what's
should
this? Oh,
try
it's
that.
torch bug. I gotta go into the forest some more. Oh god. Wisp almost killed me. Pretty sure the wisp will kill me, but that's another matter. 1, 2, beam. Okay. I'm about to die. Wow. I barely survived those wisps. It's funny how much more powerful those wisps are than basically anything else we've encountered thus far. Yeah.
Off with you, Swit!
Jeez. Okay. We're good. You think it's a boring approach to difficulty, if anything? Just cranking numbers up to extremes? Yeah. That's more or less what I was getting at. Yep. Yeah. I'm running at 600% reduced damage, 600% increased damage taken, 80% reduced damage done, and some minor bonuses. You know, basically double experience gain from monsters, and 200% more, what do you call it, gold. Let's see, stupid witch is giving me everything, so eager for companionship. Magister of the Black Feather Court has taught me binding spells. Daedric magic! All at her command. Her price was so ludicrous. I've never been so pleased when I locked her in that blasted tower. No bargain is going to drag me back to her side. Uh-oh. You made a mistake. Yep.
There you are. What did you find out?
You said there's no need to sub if you don't craft. Well, for the base game. There's like 200-ish hours of content, even without like paying a subscription fee. But eventually you're going to have to figure out what you want to do regarding the DLCs. Because like the DLCs you're still going to have to either pay for or subscribe for. So, but like, as far as the base game content goes, there's a whole ton of base game content to do without paying a dime. So, you know, give it a try if you already own the base game, I mean. All right. Hello.
Chilling. Look at this place. It was deliberately set on fire.
You might want to look at these notes.
Interesting. Why was my father here? And who is this witch he mentioned?
You think you'll sub again eventually for the DLC? Yeah, but, like, the idea is you can play the base game until you hit that point and then go, okay, I'll subscribe for the DLC. Play the DLC. When you're done with the DLC, unsubscribe. Give me a second. I gotta blow my nose. Unfortunately, I do not have tissues here right now, so I gotta step away for just a moment. Yeah. Took the tissue box upstairs by accident, so I just grabbed a paper towel. You know, I can be fine for like 6-8 hours. Then I decide to go on a stream, and immediately my nose just says, "Welcome to die." You assume they don't want to change mechanics that would split players up in difficulty, make the world feel emptier. Yeah, but that's honestly the way to do it, is to instance things. I'm not like, that's another problem with the difficulty settings, is that like a player running at lower difficulty can just run in and like damage the enemies like super high, and you won't get the bonuses because, so, you know, it got tagged. Are you still following OpenMW? Yeah, and I'll probably hop on when Poison Song comes out. But that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the Poison Song update for Tamriel Rebuilt to come out before I start a new playthrough. But you know, like, the new version of OpenMW is nice, but you know, you wish that more people roleplayed in this game. You got high with another Khajiit on the beach. Nice, nice. No, there are, like, guilds that are dedicated to roleplay and stuff like that. There are communities you can find on, like, other sites and forums. It's you're less likely to find someone in-game who's going to really help you out with that. You know, like, it's... like, just organically coming across someone in role-playing is rarer. Riften Inn used to be the place for ERP. Nice that you would know that, Evie.
I stabilized the portal, but it's not going to stay that way. I need to attend to it. Would you go to the court my father mentioned? Maybe someone there knows of his fate.
The Blackfeather Court. I already did their quest. Yeah, yeah. But no, the issue with, I'm just thinking it's the quicksand on Balmung in Final Fantasy XIV. It's the, Limsa Laminsa on any other server in 14. Are you in Cold Harbor? No, I'm in the Evergloam, Nocturnal's realm. This is a pocket realm known as the, what do you call it? The Crow's Wood. I have to go see the Blackfeather Court. A bunch of crows. Caw, caw.
Right, don't cry for mummy.
Don't cry for mummy. Okay. Let's get going. I think that's a den full of wolves. I have to go up and around again. My bad. No. What race are we playing? We're playing a Breton, but if you look at my ears, I'm a pointy ear Breton. Got more elf blood. And we're an Arcanist, which performs Apocrypha magic. So I can tentacle, beam! And you see the beams coming out of a book. We go to first-person perspective, and you can see, like, the beam's going to come out of a book at the bottom of the screen. You can see the pages flipping. It's called Fate Carver. Yeah. There we go. Damn. Moving out of the way of that. Damn it. That spider's trying to eat the corpse of its friend. I interrupted it, though. There we go. We got it. But yeah, we're running on the highest difficulty levels, so everything is super tanky, and we die in like 1 or 2 hits. Hi, Spy. Good to see you. We are going this way. And trying to see what's in the corner here. Thought I saw something in here. I guess I was wrong. Oh, bats. Tap and kill. Those are some angry bats. Oh, damn, I'm dead. I just got killed by, oh. Got hit by a whip attack. Okay. Let's see here. Heal self. Magister, I will speak with you.
You want something, Featherless?
Item rarity? Yes. Yes, it does. Now, what do you know about Rulatai?
Ah, yes, the Dark Elf. He was a diligent student. Is somewhat crass. Talented, to be sure. But there was something off-putting about him. My suspicions were confirmed when he locked Crow Mother in the tower. Of course, she got her way in the end.
How'd she get her way?
Crow Mother is lonely. She doesn't get many visitors, and we, her children, aren't the best company. Hard to believe, but true. We agreed that if we'd teach Rulantaril the secrets of magic, he would return to her side.
Okay. And he's back there now?
Yes! The bargain's power brought him to her side and locked him in the tower. It's just as well, really. You want to talk to them? Rulantaril left his tower key in a ruined structure nearby. It's in a cursed chest with a fiery guardian.
I'll fight the fiery guardian then. Be right back. Okay. Thank you, Magister. We're gonna be fighting things. This is a dungeon, actually. It's an enclosed space. It just happens to be a plane of oblivion. Gotta fight a fiery guardian in a second. From a chest. Yeah. Oh, there's a fiery guardian. Lanteril's construct. There we go. Should do it. Now, I guess I'm gonna open up this chest. It's gonna summon the fiery guardian. Tower key. Oh, apparently I got credit for killing the guardian. Hey there, Mr. Ghost. He's gone. What a shame. Okay. So, let's keep going. 1, 2. Wow. She taunted and killed him. That's pretty neat. There should be a boss in here. Oh boy, is there a boss. Prismatic Fate Carver.
Really don't like your odds.
Okay. Throw this down. Let's go. Okay. Wow, she managed to, like, leech some health off the boss. That was really cool. I need to heal her. She is healed.
Use a healer.
You're already healed. You got the heal. Good. Boss dead. Love fighting world bosses. Now, let's see. There's, nothing over here? Nothing. Okay. Let's get going, then. Oh. Buff. Ghosts are, well, strong, so we want to kill them. It's off balance, and it's dead. That is a good stun fear combo she has going on. Wait, I gained Fighter's Guild reputation for killing the ghost? What the hell? I don't mind that I'm getting Fighter's Guild reputation, but it feels very odd. Very strange. Okay, 1, 2, beam. There we go. Perfect. The ghosts are dead. And yeah, I got Fighter's Guild reputation. 1 point for each ghost I kill, which is kind of dumb. I'm not going to complain about it. Oh, hello. This is the tower. Let's get in that crow's mother tower. Here we go.
Are you here to take him away from me?
How's it going?
We bargained in good faith. All fair and square. You can't have him.
What in Oblivion are you?
Why recoil so? Am I truly so hideous? Would you spurn me as Rulantaril did years ago?
Is he here? His son's trying to find him.
Yes, deal is here. We made a bargain, but he thought to renege by binding me in this tower. He still fights me. He doesn't want to stay. Make him see reason. Make him honor our agreement.
Sorry, I don't understand. Tell me of this bargain.
Sweet Rolanteriel came to me, the nether niece of the Nocturnal, to learn the secrets of the forgotten magic. In exchange, when the time came, he was to return to keep me company. That was our bargain, sealed in blood and arcane runes.
So he didn't adhere to his part of the bargain.
He tried to avoid his responsibilities, but the magic wouldn't allow it. He made a tiny miscalculation. When he left, that hurt me deeply. He used me, but I forgive him. He must stop fighting and stay with me.
Okay.
Do you now? Very well, intruder. Tell me.
You shouldn't be alone. You foul deceiver, I will destroy you. It's clear. No. I'll make sure he honors his agreement. Obviously, my necromancer killed them both because that made the most sense. But no, I'll make sure he honors his agreement.
Thank you. He's raging in the corridors below us, trying to blast his way out with magic. The magic we taught him. Please, don't kill him. I don't want to be alone.
I will try not to hurt him. I have to subdue him. I'm going to go to the top of the tower first. I want to see what is up here. The answer is nothing. Just pain as I fall down the tower. Here we go. Yeah, the voice acting is sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's kind of all over the place. And I don't mind that so much, but, it is a little weird. Okay. Oh, there's a sword there. All of Crowswood will be mine. Yes. We gotta fight him. He's a world boss. Same as the others. One, two.
Mother sent you, didn't she? I'm not staying in this cursed place.
I understand. But he is of boss level strength. You gotta be careful. It's about, yeah, Mary managed to heal herself. That's good. That'll do. I'm keeping an eye on her health bar because I'm gonna have to do this and heal her, and then back to the beams.
Enough, curse you. I yield.
Damn right you yield. Let's talk.
The witch gets her way. I'll stick to the terms of our deal.
Yeah? Wait, you're teleporting to him? To her? Okay, good. Wait. Pro spell of binding? Oh, wow. Chains of Molag Ball, okay. Vermina, Malakath, Hersing, Nemera. Damn!
Smoke, ash, and fire.
Yeah.
Just like home.
She loves fire. But, yeah, it's kind of funny. She's, yeah, so this guy was invoking, all the different Daedric princes other than Nocturnal to bind a Nocturnal servant.
Isn't this better, my love? No more bickering.
Bickering? I think there'll be a lot of bickering when my son gets here.
You have a son. I can't wait to meet him. He can stay here with us. There's plenty of room.
Great. Just great.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all bad. At least I get a feather bed, right? Ask my son to come up to the tower. I'd like him to meet his new stepmother.
What made you think you could cheat the witch?
I don't know. Desperation, I suppose. I knew I'd made a terrible bargain, and I didn't want to live with it. But I do, don't I?
Your son followed you here, you know.
Of course he did. He's my son. He's intelligent and resourceful. I left him all the clues he would need. I was hoping for a rescue, not rebuke from a stranger. Are we done?
Yeah? But you kind of, you kind of deserve it, so... I gotta go all the way back to the entrance, don't... Yeah, I gotta go all the way to the entrance. Irritating. Well, let's go ahead and fight the ghosts again. Every ghost I kill gives me a Fighter's Guild reputation point, which is stupid. I don't know why they do that, considering... Why would the Fighters Guild care about the ghosts I fight in Oblivion? Up. There we go. That was scary.
Some competition.
Yes. Okay, that was too many ghosts too quickly. Almost died. Oh god, speaking of almost died. Almost fell off. This way. Fight the ghosts. Fate Carver. That. Okay. Fill a soul gem while I'm at it. What's next? There should be... And over here to the left in this... Hey... Nope, nothing here. Nothing there. Unfortunate. Fighters and ghosts are natural enemies, it seems. Who would have thought?
Awakened
at
long last.
Okay, fair enough.
Rosewood shall be mine.
There we go. Yeah, that player got one shot by that ghost. That was pretty scary.
Don't suppose you'll work this knot out of my shoulder while you're at it?
Be grateful I healed you at all, Marie. There we go.
You know,
Skill
I
point.
like to think I'm agreeable.
Yes. Bum bum bum. Rosewood group event. Oh, it was a group event boss, so that explains why it one-shot the other player. Shouldn't surprise me, but, you know, it happened. See anything else? No. No, I think we got most everything, so let's start heading on out. Tell the guy the quest is complete. I keep trying to mount because we're outdoors, but we're not outdoors. We're in a public dungeon. How's it going? Let's go talk to your daddy.
You're back. Did you find my father?
Your father is in a tower with a Daedra Lord. Long story.
He's alive, though. Aeon, bless you, my friend. I'll get things squared away here and make my way to the tower. I can't believe my fortune running into you here. Thank you for your help.
Good luck.
Father is going to have a hard time explaining this.
True. But now I want to see him up at the tower. I really want to see him up at the tower. Oh, well. 'Tis what it is. That's the public dungeon. It only took me like an hour to do. Admittedly, I was waiting for a world boss to respawn for a while, but that's not anything of the sort. Actually, I didn't even get the Sky Shard in there. Irritating. I'm not going to bother with that for now. I completed the quest, and that's the main thing. I can always come back for the Sky Shard another time. Now, what I would like to do, however, is peek over here. I want to see something. Yeah, I see it. Treasure chest. Hello there. Yes. There we go. Okay.
Looks
Good.
like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
That's right. Flaw. Let's go. See, flaw means friend. Unfortunately, by the time of Elder Scrolls 3, it fell out of use. And people just call each other slurs like Enwa and Fetcher and Swit. Okay, let's see. Where are we going now? Fighters Guild, Tales of Tribute, crafting certifications, fair warning. I don't need to worry about any of that. Okay.
There's an urgent task for you.
Oh, that's the Fighters Guild, yeah. It's either an urgent task for you, Sees All Colors wants to talk to you about taking the fight to the Daedra, or the Mistress of Incunabula wants you to solve the mystery of Sheogorath. Let's see. Alright, what else we got around here? Looks like most of the stuff we've already done. Available in the Crown Store, or ESO Plus for this dungeon. Haha. No, I don't think so. What I would like to do is do the turn in the Savages of Stonefalls. So we're gonna use a way shrine to get us over to that other section. Yes. Good. So that should do it. Where is it?
Over here, Initiate.
That's Miss Incunabula. Listen.
Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of Incunabula.
No thanks. This way. I have to complete the Savages of Stonefalls quest. You just gotta kill some beasts, which I did. Then we go over here and say, hey, I killed the beasts. What more you want? Here you go.
I see the trophies of some fearsome creatures hanging from your pack. It takes skill to hunt such prey.
All the creatures you spoke of are dead.
These beasts made our people suffer. We've gathered this reward for you. I could pray for your kills to be quick and many, but you don't need my blessings. You're already a great hunter. You'd be a great asset to any Ashlander tribe. If you weren't a heretic, that is.
Me, a heretic. Yeah, I have Hermaeus Mora magic. True. Stable master.
Traveling the...
Make my horse faster. 20% horse speed. And by horse, I mean not a guar, a Kagouti. Olits, Kagoutis, and Guars. They're basically identical, except Kagauti's got the big horns. What else we got? So it looks like I got a quest, Peril at the Pools. We're doing that one next. There's also, I'm not doing the Shrine of Hersing. Don't care about that. Yep. This is a special horse, as you can see. Let me check something really quick. Yaha! That's what I thought. Thieves' Trove. Clipped into the wall. They didn't place this one well.
Finders keepers, as they say.
Worse. Oh, there's an Elit over there. We're gonna fight it. I'm always flashing back to when I was playing my Necromancer. And, like, whenever I see a monster and I'm close to a city, I have to, like, do a calculation in my head. Okay, am I close enough to the, what do you call it, the town, to, like, aggro the guards with my necromancy skills? If so, what the fuck do I do? You know, because, like, I was basically a summoner, right? I'd summon Blast Bones, I'd summon all the other fun stuff. And so, it was just like, oh, yeah, you're fucked. If whatever you want to do is in or around a city, you're just screwed. Okay. Let's continue. We're gonna go pick up a quest. So, over to the east. Yeah. Let's see where it's marked. Okay, we gotta talk to this merchant real quick.
You never know where the...
Yeah. Bounties are part of why I went ahead and immediately did the Thieves Guild. Like, without delay. I was just like, okay, Thieves Guild time. And the reason for that is because... Whoops. No, I don't want to go down there. Okay. The reason I did the Thieves Guild quest was to get the Swiftly Forgotten perk. It's, under Guild. Yeah, Thieves Guild. There it is. Swiftly Forgotten 3 out of 4. Basically gives you, a 92 bounty reduction every 3 minutes. And for, minor mistakes like, oh, I picked a pocket and I gotta run away. Sorry, I failed to pickpocket and I gotta run away. It's super good. Super good. I'm gonna go to that Hersing Shrine really quick. I can't believe they just marked that on your map, like, for all to see. What a weird thing. Yeah. There we go. I get it. They made werewolf and vampire a lot more accessible. Where it's like, you can bite one person, or... Welcome to suffering. You're gonna have to pay money. We're gonna sell this in the store.
It's not safe here.
Hey there.
Run, friend. Get out of here before the Covenant soldiers come back. I'm staying put, so I can direct other survivors to safety. If I see another dagger uniform, I'm leaving.
I see. Well, hold on a second. Check a thing. What do we got? Covenant soldiers here.
They came up the road from the east, killing and looting as they went. A few of us managed to escape. I wish I knew what happened to Othris.
Hold on. I need to hear that again. Escape? What'd you say?
Run, friend. Get out of here. They came up the road from the east, killing and looting as they went. A few of us managed to escape.
Escape.
I wish I knew what happened to Othris and her family.
I do like escaping. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay. Othris?
Salu Othris is our overseer. Her husband Garvis was organizing a defense of the stables. I didn't see where the matriarch and her daughter went, but her boys headed for the pools. Poor folks. They were a good sort. For field masters, that is.
Well, they might need help. I should look for them.
I'd start with the sons, Daedrus and Mavis. The last I saw, they were running for the sulfur pools. It's dangerous in there. The water boils, and wild shulk come up from underground. May Vivek guide your steps, traveler.
Vivek guide your steps as well. Okay.
Off we go.
Off we go indeed. So, we've been working for the Ebonheart Pact for a while now. Hello there. How you doing?
The Shulk had me trapped up here like Nick's hounds hunting a lizard. Thank Vivek the brutes were too stupid to try going around the rock. They just stood down there and snapped at my feet.
Good, good. Can you return to your family's stead?
I'm sure going to try. Please, find my brother, Daedrus. The Covenant soldiers were hot on his heels.
Hot on his heels. I see. Let's find out what happened to him. Hello there. You're in a rock?
The soldiers are gone? Thank Almalexia.
Thank
I thought
Almalexia.
no one would come before they got tired of taunting me. They kept talking about what they do with their knives.
Oh. Yeah, I've got knives. I got those. Sorry, have you seen your mother and sister?
We got split up. The last I saw Drathyra, she and Mother were just ahead of the invaders. There's a cave at the edge of the pools. Drathy, Mevis, and I used to play there. I'll bet that's where they went.
Can you return to your family's stead?
Yes. Now that those soldiers are gone, I'm going to make a run for it. Wish me luck.
Okay. Sounds good. I like how every alliance paints themselves as saints and paints their enemies as, like, the Antichrist. Wow. You're free, Gwar. You're free. Get moving. The Gwar isn't going to move. It's just going to get attacked by shocks again. I'm so sad. Hello there.
Oh my god, it was chaos. The Covenant attack. The worst part was the Gwar. They smelled our blood and stampeded. Now they're out here in the sulfur pools. Some drowned in the waters. Poor, stupid things.
How can I get them to return?
Put a harness on them. Say a few
Okay. Yeah, put a harness on them. Okay, that's the one. I'll put a harness on them. Get going. Enjoy your harness. We're sending the Gwar home. 1, 2.
You lead.
Bam. Okay, shock defeated. Put a harness on it. Do I get to put a harness on the Gwar? Or does the Gwar just stay put? Hold on. Vengeance for house dress. Recovering the Gwar. Send Gwar home. Gwar harnesses are scattered around the sulfur. Great. So I have to find the dead Gwar, loot it for its harness, and then I can use, that harness to save a living Gwar from the shock beetles. There we go. And then it'll go home. That is an awful double-step quest. I didn't realize just how bad that was.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Okay. I didn't realize I'd have to, like, do both.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
Yep. Bam! Yeah, those shock beetles don't like me very much. Good. That. At least it's not one of those World of Warcraft quests where you have, like, one harness. Like it's unique, so you can only have one of it at a time. So, like, it forces you to do, like, a dance where you go pick up a harness, save a Gwar, pick up a harness, save a Gwar. Because that's the kind of quest you'd get in World of Warcraft. At least in the earlier design. You'd be like, yeah, this harness is unique. Only one of its kind. At a time. Covenant Soldier, what are you doing here? Look at you, you've got a little sword and everything. It was super cute. More Daggerfall Covenant Soldiers. Arrow Rain. Oh, wow. Look at that. See the way I just died? Volley, strike, strike. Yeah. My goodness. The player's the Emperor? Yeah, you can do that. But you have to get, like, a bunch of other players to support your campaign as Emperor. You got to get everyone to Cyrodiil. And here, they have to, like, conquer each of these forts. And, like, your alliance has to conquer all the forts and then go, like, across the bridge area. And you have to claim the Imperial City. And there's a bunch of other players on your faction that might try to claim it instead of you. Like, you have to have a bunch of supporters in your group who are willing to, like, push you above everybody else. To, like, get you claimed as Emperor. A robe. I don't need the robe. Let's see. All this stuff sucks. I was hoping to find another living Gwar that I could save, but it's just Covenant soldiers. Jerks, all of them. Ah, I can free this Gwar at least. Go home, Gwar. I gotta get one more harness at least. And then I can save more Gwar after this.
They're coming for us.
Yep. Definitely coming for us.
I love learning something new.
Oh, she leveled up. Nice. Oh, jeez. Okay. That hurt more than a little bit. I got ambushed from behind by those ridiculous creatures. Here we go. Bam. The beam is nice. Good. Scuttle aplenty. Save that Gwar. There's one more Gwar to save after this. Yeah. And that's the one. Okay. That'll do it. Please take your harness. Oh god, we can't. We don't have a harness for the Gwar. We gotta kill this shock beetle that's eating.
I hope you're watching.
Eating that Gwar. Then we loot the dead Gwar, get its harness, and then we bring it over here to send this Gwar home. And that's it. We have successfully saved enough Gwar. The beetles will chase me. They will definitely try to kill me. I'm going to try my best to pretend that that's not the case. There we go. Looks like you filled your stables. The shock beetles are close enough to kill you, but whatever.
A fine job. Most of the herd has come home.
Glad they made it.
The Othris use these animals to haul carts of sulfur to market, but they don't care about them like I do. Whether or not you care about the Gwar, you've helped them. And me, I think I owe you this.
Good. Money is good.
Morrowind has her eye on you.
Damn right. That's why I got another champion rank. I got a craft point. We have 39 craft points at the moment. I need 75 to get War Mount, at which point my my mount no longer loses stamina outside of combat. I can just sprint forever until I enter combat. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see. It looks like we got Delph.
More than trouble here.
Oh, we're definitely gonna find trouble. Ah, crunch. Ah. It's a Nyx hound. Don't care about that. Trying to find the dungeon entrance. Hello there.
Oh, you're not who I thought you were. I'd clear out, stranger. Spiders in this cave. Lots and lots of spiders.
That's right. You seem jumpy.
I'll live. One of the spiders got a piece of me, and the venom's doing some strange... Wow, my blood tastes really green right now. Anyway, we had reports of goblins attacking the locals out here. They normally live in this filthy hole.
Did you see any goblins in there?
Only dead ones. It's strange. The little bastards normally have their bugs on a short leash. Something's happened to them. I probably shouldn't go back in there. Will you look around inside? Find what I couldn't?
Okay, there's only so many hours a day, and I used all of them. I must be running on caffeine and fumes. Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy, but I got another, like, 40-ish minutes in me, I would say. It is pretty hot, so I've, like, tied my hair back, and I'm just kind of, you know, a little on the sleepy side. I figure I got about another hour, more or less. But, here we go. Check it out.
Good. I think I'll have a sit-down out here.
Of course. You have a sit-down. I'm going in the delve. Okay. Male shirts are actually pretty effective. Look at this other player here. See, that's high quality content right there. The male shirt, I mean. Let's see. Scouts report. Goblins. We gotta fight bugs. There we go. No problem. Yep, we're fine. Okay. Wait. I thought there was a way around. Turns out it's like up above. That's fine. That is A-okay. Beam. Wait. Oh, my quest target's up top. Fair enough. I was trying to... Slow. 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 Internet. Slow, slow, slow. I have no idea. The internet just decided to give up on life. 'Tis what it is, I'm afraid. What a shame. What a shame. I am logging in now. Maybe. It's kind of sort of letting me log in the fullness of time. Anyway. You thought your internet died? No, no. My internet just took a giant hiccup. A colossal, gigantic hiccup. Yep. It's Princess Daisy in a uniform. Because, you know. My goodness. Right, let's try again. These bugs were killing me last time. They're gone now for some reason. I have no idea why. Probably another player went and killed them while I was, you know. 1, 2, beam. That's better. Fate Carver's good at his job. Spider eggs.
That was a bit of a warm-up.
Yeah, let's kill the spiders.
I guess this is a fight now.
It is a fight now. That's why I'm pulling all the spiders. Come around the corner, Mr. Spiders. Again. Good. The screen is black? Lovely. We'll try to restart the capture. Okay, we restart the capture. Enjoy. Enjoy. Let's see. ESO takes place in the Second Era. It's right before Tiber Septim. It's like after Riemann died, we ended up with like the Longhouse Emperors, and then Varan Acalarius was like, "No, I'm gonna conquer Tamriel," and he did. But after Varan Acalarius' conquest, he's like, "Okay, but I want to be Dragonborn. I want to be seen as a legitimate Dragonborn heir to the Empire, not just some kind of like upstart warlord," which I am. And so Varan kind of like embarked on an epic quest
now I'm going
to transform himself into a Dragonborn, and he accidentally nullified the covenant with Elysia and just let Molag Bal's forces in. And that was Manny Marco's scheming that led to that. Manny Marco kind of just orchestrated that shit. And that's why the plane meld is happening, because Manny Marco basically convinced Varan to use the Amulet of Kings. And even though he wasn't like legitimately a Dragonborn. Yeah. I mean, like, the whole Emperor Zero thing would happen, like, I don't know, like a few decades after ESO. Like, within the same lifetime, basically. The Vestige could, in theory, have lived long enough to see the Colovian warlords take over. No problem. Yep. You think it was Molag Bal, Manny Marco just his minion? Not quite. I don't think that's true. I think Manny Marco was super ambitious, conceived of a scheme, and then was looking to double-cross Molag Bal the entire time, like from part 1. I'm pretty sure from the very, very beginning, Manny Marco was intending on betraying, oh, what do you call it? Manny Marco is planning on betraying Molag Bal. You notice he never gave Molag Bal the Amulet of Kings? He always held on to it with the intention of soul trapping Molag Bal inside of it. That was the boss. We killed the boss. Alright. Let's see. Overrun the layer. Yeah. Basically, the Covenant mages sent the bugs crazy there. Yep. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, Manny Marco had that shit planned from, like, the beginning. Yeah. I'm gonna fight those goblins. I guess go for the Sky Shard. Sky Shard is that down there. Let's go down this way and see where this leads. Probably leads to mistakes and pain. Oh, so the goblins are alive. They're just up here in the top. That makes sense. Who got trapped in the, oh, hold on. I gotta be careful. That guy almost killed me. She managed to... Oh, she managed to, like, aggro goblins from behind and didn't help me.
Them to run away.
Yeah.
Well, no, wouldn't.
How do you like Arcanist? It's okay. It's a two-step process. Watch. Sorry, three-step. 1, 2, 3. That's Arcanist. That's the gameplay.
These little fetchers will infest anything if you let them run wild.
Yep. She hates goblins. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What's in the chest? The only thing I really need is caltrops from Cyrodiil so that I can do, I can use Major Breach on my enemies.
A nice little present from Vec, eh?
That's right, a present from Vec. Light armor increased. Okay, I do need to get to the actual... I don't want to go back to the beginning. I want to go down to where the Sky Shard is. I guess it's not on this side, but I do want to check the shock fatal. No problem there. Yep. Works pretty well. Do it again. Okay. That'll do it. And like make a loop back around and get that Sky Shard. It's down here somewhere. I gotta like make a leap. Oh, hold on. 2 buffs. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Definitely faster DPS. Gonna jump down here.
Thanks for asking.
Yes, I know you're still there. I need to kill these shock beetles. 1, 2, beam. Yes. Good, good, good. Here we go. Okay. Manny Marco's incredibly intelligent, but insanely stupid at the same time. Well, there's a reason for that. It's because the people who wrote him for Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall never wrote him again. That's it. So he went from being like an intelligent person who gave a sensible reason for giving him the Numidium in Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall to an ESO going, I am the Scourge of Tamriel! Future generations will pay for your weakness! He became, like, awful in Oblivion and ESO. Just the worst. And it's interesting because he like... He was... Well, in Oblivion, the fight was so bad that he had a powerful spell that he didn't have enough magicka to use. And another spell that he could only use like twice because of his magicka limitations. And he had no way of like recharging his magicka after he used it twice. He was basically worthless. So all he'd really do is swing at you with a dagger after using a small spell twice. But, yeah, Oblivion's Manny Marco is bad. ESO's Manny Marco is bad. Daggerfall's Manny Marco is, honestly, like, you could legitimately justify giving him the Totem of Tiber Septum. He gives you a compelling reason for why you should support him. Beyond just, here, have this powerful item. Which is, it's still a powerful item, like, you know. Good to have, absolutely. But, he basically explains, hey, look, if you give it to any of these other people, they're going to use the Numidium to destroy each other. It's going to, what do you call it? Let me see here. I don't know what that is just fucking strange. Okay. Let's see. Now, all right. Hello there.
Ah, you're back. Sorry about earlier. I'm feeling better already.
There's a
What
Covenant
news from the
mage.
spider hole?
Covenant mage was controlling them.
Those crafty bastards use the beastmen's own bugs to drive them out of the caves. Then the beasties raise havoc with the civilians.
Yep.
Crafted milk-drinking sots they are. Good work. I'll be sure the General sees this.
Good. Quest complete. Very good. He was a huge narcissist. No, he explained, Manny Marco explained that if you give him the totem, he's just going to leave the mortal realm. He's going to take it to Oblivion and be gone forever. And when you ignore Oblivion, when you ignore Elder Scrolls 4, he kept his word. He noped out. Elder Scrolls 4 fucks all that up by just making him come back for no reason. And, you know, people kind of contrive it to be, oh, he split. He became the God of Worms and the King of Worms as two separate beings because of the warp in the West. That's the...
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
That's the justification that the community has come up with to support, you know, like, him just kind of, you know, coming back as, like, an awful, awful little Altmer. Let me, see here. Let me... I saw it. I saw the entrance. I gotta, like, loop up and around. But, like, if you take Daggerfall, like, as a standalone product and not, you know, the Oblivion thing, basically, Manny Marco's explanation is that, like, if you give the totem to anyone else, they're going to use it to destroy, right? That's it. They're just going to wreck the Iliac Bay with the giant mecha robot. Whereas Manny Marco is going to not let the Mantella join the not let the Mantella join Numidium. He's going to I gotta get Fezes in here. He basically takes the, he takes the Mantella and channels its power to make himself a god, and he basically goes to Oblivion and leaves the mortal realm behind. He just straight up nopes out of Mundus, which is what he said he'd do to begin with. He just said, like, I have no interest in any mortal affairs anymore. Like, I just want to leave, and the Mantella will let me do that. And so he does. He just uses the Mantella to go to Oblivion and be to join the ranks of the gods in Oblivion. That's it. That's the King of Worms ending. He keeps his word. Unfortunately, again, the retcon in what do you call it? Elder Scrolls 4 just kind of makes him appear again because
What's on the docket today?
the God of Worms and the King of Worms basically exist simultaneously, which is so bizarre, but it's the result of the warp in the West. You know, where all of Daggerfall's endings happen simultaneously. The God of Worms is what causes the Shade of the Revenant. Basically, the, what do you call it? The light that creates Black Soul Gems. That's a gift from the God of Worms. And yet the King of Worms is still around because warp in the West. That's why. Alright. Let me see here. You see more Oblivion realms than the game Oblivion? Yes, this is true. In ESO, you see more Oblivion realms. Okay. Let me go. Yeah, I just, Sheogorath is fun, but you can see how, or why Ted Peterson stopped role-playing as Sheogorath when, Cheese for Everyone Sheogorath started appearing. Which, if we think about it, the idea of Sheogorath being, like, mania and dementia, the mania part shows up pretty frequently. But, the dementia part basically doesn't show up except for, care to make a donation, like a snide remark there, and then he's gone, right? And that's irritating to me. Like, really irritating to me that, you know, like, he never really, was able to, showcase.
As they say.
Yep. I mean, you say 3 canonical stories, one where he becomes a god in Daggerfall. Yes. But also the whole spiel in, Oblivion. His internal torment. Which one's real? Yeah, it's pretty dumb, and the real answer, Chad, is that each Elder Scrolls game is written by somebody else, and they aren't actually the same continuity. They're just pretending to be the same continuity. That's the real truth. Okay. Damn, little bandit there. Didn't really care about the bandit, I just want the treasure chest here. Yeah. Whoop. There we go. Good. Treasure. Yep. Trying to make them coherent would be a monumental task. Not really if each person was... Each writer actually paid attention to what the previous was doing. But they chose not to do that. Lore masters weren't actually employed to do that. That was a marketing ploy. The lore, like, Lawrence Schick is a brilliant, or at least pretty damn good writer. And his talents were squandered by ZeniMax Media. They chose not, like, they chose to use him to band-aid, the storytelling. Not to, like, they didn't actually collaborate with him early on. That's the funny part. Like, if you actually pay attention, again, House Indaril's banner was a wolf in the beta for ESO, and the reason is because they didn't talk before, like, post-release ESO. Like, the lore writers and the actual quest designers were separate groups. And so his job was to justify whatever the quest designers had in mind. They weren't in, like, active communication like you'd expect. You know, you'd expect them to sit down for a meeting and say, our idea is this, this, and that. Here's the manuscript we've written up until now. What do you think? And, you know, the lore writer would have a conversation about it. But that's not how it worked. It's completely possible to keep these things coherent if you have, you know, a decision-making tree that takes this into consideration. It said Lehman Tuttle was great. I don't know about, like, I feel like he must have been either really inspired by Sotha Sil to make Sotha Sil's speech, or he's taking credit for someone else's work. One of the two. Because I've never seen that level of writing from Lehman Tuttle again, despite him having taken credit for that. So I want to know, where he got his inspiration. I mean, if he's just, like, really inspired to write Sotha Sil dialogue, that's awesome, right? That's great. But, like, there's a point at which I can kind of tell that, either they stopped using his work, 100%, or, something went on. Like, something didn't add up. Because, the Sotha Sil dialogue is much better written than everything else. And I'm wondering if he had a ghostwriter or something.
Why? Why did they do this?
What do you mean? What happened to your mother?
He stabbed her. Merciful 3, he stabbed her.
Who stabbed who?
The captain of the Covenant soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
His blade was poisoned. I can already see the edges of Mother's wound blackening. I must be calm. I can't
How do we save her?
He said he had an herbal antidote. He actually waved the bottle in my face. He said I could have it if I, well, entertained him and all his men. I spat in his face.
Okay. I'll get the antidote.
He went south to our Guar barns. Said he
See what I mean, though? About every single Covenant soldier in, what do you call it? Here is, like, an abominable monster. And, when you go to the Daggerfall Covenant, you know, Ebonheart Pact and, what do you call it? Elmeri Dominion people are abominable monsters. Like, basically, every faction is run by saints who have, like, the Antichrist working directly under them, who they've sent out to the different provinces. It's the weirdest shit ever. And we'll see it again and again and again as we play through the base game. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Barrel of brandy. We're burning the brandy. Yeah, I like that. Oh. What's going on out here? We're gonna kill him. Which of the 3 game baselines do you like the most? Oh, the Elmeri Dominion is the best written. By far. By far the best written. It's not even close. Skyrim... Hold on a second. Yeah, we killed him. Let me pull this up. We got the antidote. Good. The Ebonheart Pact actually gets good in Eastmarch and the Rift. I'd say it's better written than Elder Scrolls V. At least the main quest. Let's see. But that's because it's local politics. As opposed to, you know, bullshit. Let's see. You remember the Aldmeri Dominion soldiers not understanding why they were, doing what they were doing for the, oh. Yeah. Whoops. Hold on a second. We gotta, like, not get shot to death. I gotta stop and put a barrier up.
More coming. Help!
More coming.
Reaper. Kill the others.
Okay. Protect the, whenever you see a Soul Reaper over there, what we do is we switch from Vestige difficulty to Master difficulty, because Soul Reapers I just cannot do on Vestige difficulty. That's fine.
I hope you're watching.
Yeah. We'll murder them all. There we go. We can do it on Master difficulty usually. Mm-hmm. Yep.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Yeah, it's funny because the Thalmor group are like abominably evil when you first talk to them, but it turns out that like the guy in charge of that area is actually like doing all kinds of bullshit. Okay, we did it. Let's go ahead and kill this thing. Destroy the Soul Reaper. Bam. Give me reputation. 22 Fighters Guild rep. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good time. Yeah. Let's continue.
Ride.
Oh yeah. Switch it back to Vestige difficulty. Yay. Mm-hmm. The Thalmor are in ESO, but they aren't in control of anything. Well, they run an academy, and it turns out the dude who was running the academy was actually violating the principles of the Thalmor at the time. Like, because keep in mind, the Thalmor now aren't the Thalmor in Skyrim. They're completely different factions by that point, right? You've got hundreds and hundreds of years of time between them. So, as a result,
I really don't like your odds.
like, the Thalmor aren't, like, terrible people. They're just, you know, responsible for, maintaining the Altmer culture and ensuring that, the right people are trained up to protect the, royal family. Like, that was basically their job in ESO. Gotta get over here, I think. I got distracted. Here we go. When did they go from being... Well, they were always harsh. Because they were responsible with maintaining Altmer culture. And what do you think, what happens to... You know, let's see, what happens to people who are obsessed with culture as culture kind of goes in a direction they are not happy with, if you think about it. It makes sense that, you know, over the course of several hundred years, an organization might become contrary to its original purpose. In fact, that's usually what happens to organizations in real life. Is they very much become mockeries of their original selves. Hey there.
You're back. Do you have the antidote?
Remember that organizations are made out of people. And as people retire or die, they, you know. What Western Skyrim? Haha. I don't care about Western Skyrim. It's poorly written vampire slop. I like the like Castle Greymore. That's fun. Yeah, yeah. Said Bethesda. Like, well, I mean, plenty of game studios. Look at BioWare. I think BioWare is a great example. Blizzard, BioWare, and Bethesda.
I think so. Please, give me the bottle. The three, bless you. Mother, everything's gonna be fine now. Yes, you got here in time. She's resting now.
Cool. All right, we're out. We're leaving. We're done. We saved everybody. The Aldmeri Dominion is no different. Correct. Well, keep in mind something. Like, there's 2 Aldmeri Dominions between Elder Scrolls Online. Like, there have been 4 Aldmeri Dominions within the history of Tamriel. Okay? And ESO's on the 2nd Aldmeri Dominion, whereas Skyrim's on the 4th Aldmeri Dominion. They're completely different governments from the ground up. They just have the same name. Okay, box.
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
Okay. Rivenspire is great. The rest of the Daggerfall Covenant is terrible, with the exception of Septima Tharn's questline in Bankorai, which is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. We will never see that shit again. Septima Tharn's little gambit there. They mentioned it once, and then we never see it again.
I'm in the middle of something.
She has figured out that the player character is immortal and can respawn, and she has devised a way to try to permanently kill the player. And we will they never mention that again. It never comes up again. Ever.
Drathyra tells me your actions saved my wife from a painful death.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in your debt.
Yes.
And I honor my debts.
I see your whole family got here safely.
That's thanks to you.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I honor my debts. But until we drive the Covenant from Stonefalls, this is all I can offer. Now, I must speak with Dedrus. He smells like he dishonored himself.
Yep. Said there'd be a bit more weight, you playing if there was actually a hardcore death. Yeah, but that obviously isn't conducive with the game itself, but the idea that people kind of acknowledge that you're some sort of unstoppable force, you know, and like try to devise ways to delay you or suppress you or, you know, like lock you up, you know, not necessarily kill you, but lock you up, you know, more. Because they realize that, hey, look at this, the Vestige is, and she calls you by name, by the Vestige, but a point is, like, she's figured out shit, and that's amazing. From an Elder Scrolls Online NPC perspective, you know? A whole world of storytelling opened and then closed. Like, right away. Yep. 14 million vestiges? No. Fuck.
You are a very bad person.
I understand. I will acknowledge that. You are a very, very bad person. Yes. That's me. That's me. I am a very bad person. Damn, they're like running back and forth. I can't get the other lockbox. I'm getting out of here before I get
How can
reported.
I put this nicely?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like in Final Fantasy XIV, they don't say anything about the millions of Warriors of Light. Well, I mean, 14 is a lot more instanced. I think a lot of the storytelling in ESO happens out in the open in a kind of strange way, where the player character isn't really acknowledged or consistently, right? Like, I think a lot of it comes from ESO's propensity to try to, like, allow all the player character, like, the player character to do any content in any order. Whereas Final Fantasy XIV very much requires that you do content in a specific order. And I think that, like, tightens up 14's storytelling quite a bit. Whereas ESO can't, can't determine what you've done before a whole lot. Like, it may have a couple considerations where it'll do a one-off line, like, good to see you again, before it immediately defaults to, like, the same quest for everybody, you know? But, yeah.
Off with you, Swit!
Okay. Swit. That's me. I'm the Switborn. Okay. Need to figure out how to go here. Cadwell the Betrayer is in Elsewhere. If you want to know about that horrifying villain. Alright, let's see. Okay. I don't remember which, but I think he's in the main plot of Southern Elsewhere. Maybe it's Northern. I don't know. I'm going into freaking Soft Foam Cavern. Fuck this. Yep. You said ESO start was very linear. Kind of, except it acknowledges that you may not have completed some quests. And so while you do get called, like, the King's Arrow and stuff like that, it very much, like, they can't really determine which side quests you've done, which you haven't. But it's really funny if you do the Lady Laurent quest, because it's like, as you know, I'm not really Stibbins. Fucking love that. Yeah. At what point does he go from not really Stibbins to really Stibbins, you know? It's an amazing... Like, when does the knight's soul become the real Stibbins? Yep. That's it. That's the main quest line. Yeah. Yeah, Cadwell the Betrayer. Okay. And it sucks. This delve is, like, empty. I don't... there's nothing here for me. There is a Sky Shard and a boss, and I don't really care about either one. I'm gonna go finish the story and move on to Deshaun. Yeah. And Stibbins gets laid in High Isle.
Split up.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Good. Let's go. Okay. But yeah, they can't really acknowledge which side quests you have and haven't done. And unfortunately, a lot of the side quests are, like, carried on in other zones. Like, they are continued. It's absolutely mind-boggling how, they've kind of, like, whether you personally... Okay, so there is a quest here. I just don't know where the entrance is. Okay. So, whether you, acknowledge it or not, the developers themselves have kind of, like, written themselves into a hole because they, up until Solstice, basically everything had to have happened within a very short amount of time.
Can't quit now. Stay awake, Taffy.
How's it going?
A friendly face. Good. This day may not be a complete failure.
What's up?
damned daggers happened.
Daggerfall?
I followed a lead out of Kraganmore. Reports of Covenant soldiers near Soft Loam Cavern. I
Fair
don't
enough.
believe it. Not this far out. Was
Okay.
I wrong about that?
Yep, they're everywhere.
They've got a portal in there. Leads straight back to Covenant lands. Won't be long before they can launch an attack on the city. Get in there and find it. Damned thing is maintained by 2 crystals. Destroy them, and it'll pop like a soap bubble.
I see. Huh. Let me check a thing. I'm peeking. Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I suppose I'm lucky I made it out alive. But by the 3, I'm glad you came along. If I'd failed here, I think my captain would have had my head.
Evie, you can't do huge emotes on mobile. This is awful. What do you have to, like, get into, like, the Chrome or Firefox browser and, like, log into Twitch using the web browser on mobile to do it? That sounds awful. Okay. We gotta go in. We gotta... Vengeance. Where's the thing? Oh, that's a player. Okay. Vengeance, stem the tide. We gotta close the portal. Okay, now we got an actual quest to do in here. Can we sneak past them? That'd be pretty cool if we could. I know if we stab the target.
Right for adventure.
Yeah.
Maybe a tad
If we
overripe.
stab them with the Blade of Woe, she's like, oh, that blade is evil. It takes their very souls. She gets a little, you know, unhappy about it. Let's see what else we got going on. I'm checking a thing really quick. Okay. One, two. Good. Oh, jeez. Got a block. Oh, wow. That hurt. Yep. I just put all my crux into healing myself. Pretty cool. Let's do it again. And Covenant Pyromancer wasn't getting hit. You saved Naryu's family on Vardenfell, and she didn't remember you at all when you went to Mournhold. Oh. Naryu. I'm trying to think about the, because it's the other way around. But yeah, I have a Narwhal Funko Pop around here somewhere. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Oh, wow. Look at this high-quality webcam footage. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me try this. 1, 2. Okay, that's kind of, but it's a little pink. Hold on. Try this. 1, 2. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, let me see. I have Sypha, Dracula, Sailor Jupiter, Trevor. Like, friends have given me Funko Pops. So I was trying to find the Naryu one. I think it's in the... Oh, wait. Sorry, up there. Naryu. Yeah. I call her Narwhal specifically because covered in dust. I don't touch Funko Pops basically ever. But yeah, Naryu is a Funko Pop. There you go. You said gameplay still being on the green screen is hilarious. Well, why not? I mean, sometimes I forget to turn it off, but that's neither here nor there. Raise the brightness, lower the contrast. Something like that. Anyway, let me see here. You hoping they'll do Alexia in a future chapter or a future what do they do now? A season? Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be very nice. Let's see. it's kind of funny. Like, Naryu will give you a kiss in the Dark Brotherhood DLC if you've gone ahead and done all her questing up till then. True. Let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, bam. Of course, that's after she, like, offered, a bath and stuff like that, but, you know, that never happened. Like all the other NPCs who offer to have a drink with you, and that never happens either. Okay. Naryu's just a tease in general. Okay. They put more effort into Naryu than most characters, to be honest. They ever romance in ESO? Yes, they did. You need to, oh no. Oh no. Was hit by poison. That was scary. What was I saying? If you talk to your followers
Something you
here,
need to discuss?
you look at this bar here, how it goes from, you know, over here to they hate you to they love you. She trusts me. There you go. My goodness. Naryu has, Ritz crackers. What do we got here? Nothing. I'm gonna keep going. Looping around. Oh no. Oh no. 1, 2, beam. Okay. That fake carver's nice. Let's kill these guys too. 1, 2. Maybe not. That'll work.
Is that the last of them?
No. It isn't the last of them.
Daggerfall.
For the Covenant Daggerfall. We got him. Let's go. Remember that, that one Twitter account that's like named Fenorian's wife, and like bases her whole character around being Fenorian's wife? I don't know why I just thought about her, but you know. 1, 2. Fenorian's a little dork, to be honest. Evelyn, you say? Is that true? Are those, I see. Okay. Most normal Twitter account. Better than that one rage bait Namon account. That one was extra special. Jeez. 1, 2.
You lead.
There we go. I'm almost there. Wait, treasure chest. I'm not almost there. I'm looting a treasure chest. Going through these caves, killing all the Daggerfall Covenant soldiers camped out.
Nice little present from Vec, eh?
Nice little present from Vec. Oh, jeez. That hurt a lot. I'm dead. Was immediately backstabbed by a heavy attack.
Someone help us!
Someone help us! Killed by Daggerfall Covenant infantry, who's standing over the corpse of another Daggerfall Covenant infantry. How lovely. This is normal, yes. Okay. You never saw your husband the day after marrying? Wait a second. I think my internet is hiccuping again or something because I can't do anything. Yep. I think we're done. I think we well, my connection to ESO is done. Cause look at this. Yeah. That's it. Isn't that exciting? Yep. Says you logged off? Yeah, yeah. Typical ESO interaction. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. How lovely. Disconnected from ESO. Fine with everything else. That's it. We're done. How exciting. Unable to connect to game server. Make sure you have a valid internet connection. Sorry, your internet connection is not valid. We're invalidating your internet. It's good enough to stream on, but not good enough to play ESO on. Oh. Let's do it again. Attack. Champion's Maul. It's a two-handed weapon. Okay. Beam. Okay. How's it going? Good to see ya. Taking more seasoning. We gotta get that sky shard. Stupid shock beetles. 1, 2, beam. Good. The shock beetles have been defeated. Into the fire and flames we go. Ow! Okay. That'll do. 2. Beam. Now we can channel that sky shard.
Don't cry for mummy.
People have been talking about connection issues in ESO chat. Oh, I'm dead. There we go. Surprised I managed to survive that. That shock beetle ambushed me as I finished the sky shard. Crazy. Okay. We got the sky shard. That's what's important. So we need to head over to the boss room now. Which should be that way. Gotta pass these Daggerfall Covenant soldiers. And by pass them, I mean shoot them with a laser beam.
Oh, would you swit?
Swit? I mean, yeah. Yeah, sure. Silly Daggerfall Covenant soldiers who call me a swit.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant homagers.
There we go. Was trying to get that infantry from a distance, but, you know, won't happen every time. There we go. That's good. Next. We got a boss to fight. There's the boss. Rogel. This little guy's gonna die first. Oh, jeez, that hurt. Okay, fair enough. Beam from the sky. Beam from the side. Boss is dead. Victory is mine. Let's close that portal. It's not gonna let me close the portal, is it? I gotta, like, douse. Oh, destroy crystals. Fair enough. I still remember when they said, okay, we're gonna give you the key to deactivate the crystals. I'm like, okay. And the key to deactivate the crystals was a hammer that shatters them. Obviously the dialogue wasn't, you know, quite in sync with what the person actually designing the quest ended up doing, but it was still pretty funny.
last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Thank Vec.
Get back, you fetcher!
Yep. Trying to check the sides here. Wow. Bucks. 1, 2, beam. I love that pyromancer doing her pyromancy. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything hidden around here, so I'm gonna get out. I'm leaving. I'm going to exit the dungeon by going north. There we go. You're next. Good. This way, beam. He didn't like me very much, but his power attack didn't pierce my shield too much. It didn't over-pierce my shield, I should say. It pierced the shield, but it didn't go... Oh, wow. She used fear on these people, and they just died before,
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
You think that. We're gonna go, complete that quest, Stem the Tide. No problem there. It's kind of nice. It's been crazy today. We did, what do you call it? Yeah, we'll turn this quest. Are we detected still? Nah, we're fine.
Thank the Lord, Mother and Wizard. You're back. Please tell me you've got good news.
Lord, Mother, and Wizard. The portal's closed. Covenant plan has been stopped.
Thank you, Traveler. This means I'll get to keep my head. I think I've regained strength enough to make it back to Kraganmore.
Yep.
I'll spare you the wrath of my captain and report the news myself. 3 keep you.
3 keep you. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on. Did that actually happen? Hold on. No, hold on. I need to pull this up really quick. Okay, that's pretty fucking funny. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So in 1993, let me turn this quest real quick. Yeah, there we go. We're done. See you later. But yeah. So, there we go. And then, yeah. So as I was saying, in 1993, we gave away 1/3 of Doom for free. The first episode, we sold 100,000 copies. Millions were pirated. In 1995, Doom 2 is a normal box product, nothing innovative or free. We sold over 1 million copies, and I built my house. Then, hi Sandy, hope you're doing well. The sales of original registered Doom in 1994 were significantly more than 100,000. Just wanted you to know. Let's see. In E3M6, Mount Erebus, let's see. John Carmack had the idea for a secret exit. Wanted to make them rocket blast backwards off of a ledge into a secret area. We thought it was the only way to get there, but we found out there are other options. Boo. Hi, Sandy. Hope you're doing well. This is inaccurate. Tom Hall had the idea for the rocket jump and put that into E3M6 before he left the project in 1993. That Tom Hall. So yeah, Carmack didn't do it. It was Tom Hall. Okay, here we go. Next one. 1993, I just built E1M1 myself. Carmack says, just learned how to make a skybox. Put outdoor stuff in the level. I was busy with episodes 2 and 3. Ramiro threw out my level and built a new one with a skybox. Ramiro's level is magnificent. Kudos, Ramiro. This is not accurate. Your job was only E2 and E3. You were new to level design. I owned the first episode. JC never said that. He had skies, not a skybox, working before you joined. E1M1 went through several revisions over months before I had it done. Same with E1M2. Okay, next one. It's 1993. Doom E1M1. Carmack says we need an enemy launching fireballs down at us to prove it's actually 3D. Hence, the imps were high in the acid room. That's their sole purpose, to convince you it's 3D. Sandy, I appreciate your interest in Doom. However, this is inaccurate. Doom was our 5th first-person shooter. Everyone knew it was 3D already. The imp was in the game several months before you joined with fireballs. Also, E1M4 was Tom/me. It just keeps going, like, yeah, Sandy, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, every time Sandy comes up with something about Doom, John Ramiro's right there correcting him. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's something. I'll say that right now. Okay. There's a whole new set. Like, Sandy started talking about piracy recently, and John Ramiro, like, today just did another discussion on it. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to normal mode and see if I can kill this guy. I don't think I can kill this Altmer. I say guy. It is definitely a gal. I can see the boob plate right there. Here we go. 1 and 2. Uno. Dos.
It's a fight now.
Whoop. Power attack. Oh, jeez. I'm getting my ass kicked. Let's do it. Bam! I gotta kill the scamps and the clanfears. I know you could, but, like, it's very difficult keeping you alive through this. I'm pretty sure this boss is gonna kick both our asses. In fact, I'm running away. Yeah. I may have a good build for soloing everything else, but yeah, this ain't doing it. Okay, we just ran from the world boss. I'm gonna, as soon as it'll let me, switch back to Vestige difficulty. Cannot be changed while you're in combat. Just have to wait for the world boss to reset, and then I can change my difficulty. Yep, we're on Vestige again. Cool. Yeah. Let me see. That's crazy, though. Hold on. Let me see a thing here. Hold on a second. It was grab this one. Hi, Sandy. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate your recent discussions. Do not agree with your framing. Regarding piracy, Doom is a complicated example because the shareware model, Doom's first episode, was designed to be freely copied, passed around, uploaded, installed, played. Enormous unpaid audience was not the same as piracy. Part of how Doom reached the world. By the mid-90s, Doom had something like 20 million shareware installs, with more than 2 million paid copies sold. Those 20 million were not pirates by default. A giant number of them were playing the free episode exactly as intended. Despite owning Doom, the shareware episode is my favorite. That doesn't excuse pirating the registered game. However, it's important not to collapse legal shareware distribution and unpaid reach Sorry, unpaid reach with actual piracy into one number. I also don't think piracy is what gutted id. It is still around making games. Piracy may have cost money, but it wasn't the reason Quake was hard or why people eventually went different ways. So yes, pay developers, buy the games you love, support the people who make them. But history is messier than pirates killed companies. Sometimes the same free distribution that looks like it lost sales was also the thing that made the game impossible to ignore. Yeah, hi Sandy. Hope you're doing well. Hi Sandy. Hope you're doing. Okay, that's amazing. Anyway, I think that's more or less it. We should be able to continue now. John Romero's a really nice guy, but he is a stickler for the truth. You know, having experienced the same events. All right. Is that Daisy? Yeah, that's Princess Daisy in a maid outfit. All right. I happen to, as I said earlier today to somebody, I really like uniforms.
They're coming for us.
They're coming for... Oh, no! The mud crab is coming for us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good, good.
Looks like you're buying at the change of plans.
And no, I'm trying to just loot the mud crab. Sometimes you can get like a mud crab chitin or something off of it. That's a lot of enemies. Not saying I won't fight those enemies, but like, what's with the guards in every direction? Kind of weird. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. Jeez. Said, makes a mud crab actual threat. You thought that was impossible? Oh, you want to see? Here, hold on. I'm okay with losing some durability. Mud crab. Watch this. This mud crab, watch. Look at that. Thankfully, I am not dead. But that thing took like 10% of my health with one pincer swipe. Yeah. You thought this was Morrowind? We're on mainland Morrowind right now. So, as you can see, here's the Tamriel map. Zoom down here. This is the Stonefalls region to the south of Vardenfell. Vardenfell's there. Stonefalls is over here. We're just kind of finishing up the quests. We've already done like most of Stonefalls, but we're kind of finishing up this area. We got these exclamation points to finish off. I am trying to complete a quest up here, but I keep getting distracted by Vanguard assassins. Yeah. Daggerfall Covenant people. I'm tired of working with these people. Okay. There we go.
I really don't like your odds.
Good. But yeah, I can get basically 2-shot by anything in this game. Unfortunately. Not a mud crab, but like mud crabs still take like 10% of my health per pincer like attack there. Yep. There we go. Gotta kill these assassins. There's the captain. I'm gonna kill this captain. Yep. That was an elite. It's dead now. Am I still... Yeah, I'm on Vestige difficulty. Don't know why I didn't think I was on Vestige difficulty. I was like, oh, where am I? Did I actually complete it? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Quest target taken care of. Let me see. I don't need to worry about this delve.
I
Wait.
don't suppose we have anything to cook.
No, we don't have anything to cook. But I'm very confused about, like, what we're up to. Like, we're over here. I need to go north. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we've been at this for 2.5 hours, which is nice for, like, a late night stream. But I actually have to go do things. I have to live life. And, alas, that requires that I get up in, like, 8.5 hours from now. So, let's see here. I'm gonna look for a treasure chest around this, like, pillar really quick. I don't see one. I think I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna look up on the top side real quick. No treasure chests for me. What a shame. I'm always looking. But let's go up here to this delve. Looks like there's another quest up here that I did not see. And now I'm curious about that. I'm gonna, like, sneak around. I don't know. I think we should just go to Deshaun. Oh, wait. You know what? There's one more quest for us. Should be this plantation over here. It's a really good quest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log off at that Way Shrine, and we're gonna do the Khajiit quest, because this is where we get, like, introduced to the Khajiit version of Draugr, the Dromothra, which are these, like, accursed Khajiit spirits. This one's like a skinwalker. It inhabits people's bodies and puppets them. Well, it inhabits corpses and puppets them, and it just goes, like, from body to body. And it's kind of a primary. Wait, what's this? Is this a quest for us?
To take a load off at the inn.
Let's go ahead and talk to. Let's do the Vengeance for House Dress quest really quick. I'm gonna turn this in real quick before we go set that up. Yeah, Vengeance for House Dress.
You thirst for something more.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So. Hello, Grandmaster.
Is it done? Is Captain Dunveril defeated?
Captain Dunveril is defeated, yes.
It is well. You've proven the strength of my great house, and you brought my son home safely. I now name you the Hand of Drez, and offer you my aid, should you need it in the future. To their friends, the Drez are generous.
I'm the Hand of Dress. I mean, certainly there's no negative connotations in that. Certainly not. Vengeance for House Dress. Good stuff. I like how I'm pretty sure his son is dead at this point in the main quest, but doesn't remember that. Let's see. Maybe he's talking about his other son. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of the Indoril guy. Different rules. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I need here. What's this?
Hey, warn me before you're going to be a fetching swit.
I'm a fetching swit. Okay, good news, everybody. I have a bounty, and I'm not going to do anything about it. Good night, everybody. When I next play ESO, I plan on doing the Dromothra quest and then peeling off for the next zone. But, unfortunately, I got real-life stuff to do. Let's have a peek at my calendar. Yeah, I'm gonna be switching up stuff tonight, so I'm not entirely sure what I'll be streaming tonight, if at all, but I gotta run, and I have work tomorrow. So, bye, everybody.